Good morning. Hello. How are you all doing today? Happy Monday. Let's see. YouTube is up. Twitch is up. All the ads are done. I think we're good to go. So, since we're done with the Codecrafters stuff, we can move over and start working on the LMS proper on both days. And you may notice I started an hour and a half earlier today. So I'm going to be experimenting with this schedule for this week. Basically, starting at 8 a.m. Mountain Time and going until the latest 2 p.m. So a maximum of 6 hours for us, which obviously may end early, may not, depends. So what happened last time? So at the ending of Tuesday last week, I had deployed a new feature for working with the LMS here. This is the actual deployed one. And the idea was in the, I guess that one doesn't matter. This one, oh, I don't have anything preview. I need a login. Okay, so over here, I had made it that supposedly all of these things run, which they don't. So I think I reverted the change. Now I did figure, so I made it work again. So we unfortunately had left with me somehow screwing up the deployed version of the LMS, which is really weird because when I built it locally, everything was fine. But when it was built through GitHub Actions and deployed that way, everything was completely broken. So I have no idea what was going on there. But locally, where everything is still running fine, I was able to recover it by doing a trunk serve and then just upload the files manually into the appropriate directory and then clearing the cache. So that was really odd. I tried also clearing like full cache, but that didn't do anything. So I don't think it was like just something weird got into the cache. It seems like something actually was broken dev wise in GitHub Actions, which is really unfortunate. Now I have on my other profile, so I could still deploy manually, which isn't great. Now, okay, so these, if I go into, let's see, one of these, yeah, we don't see any good colors here. Now locally, I think I reverted all my changes that I had done. Oh, you are working locally. Okay, so you're working here and you're not working up there, which is odd. So in my head, I've added in, I tried to switch over to the auto, sort of like auto choosing, because I was wondering if that was the cause of like whatever the problem was that we were running into, which it wasn't. Let's see, so I have link, style sheets, all my own style sheets. I don't see a style sheet. For Prism. Also, neither do I see the scripts. Shouldn't they be? They should be at the bottom of the body. I mean, things are working. So obviously it's loaded something up. Okay, there's the link for Prism. Oh, and that's the only one. Oh, and this is local. Okay, so it's just going to local. Oh, okay. That would affect that. So let's go re-download the CSS for this. All right, so I want minified version. We need core. Right. I think I reset it here. Kind of. But my local trunk actually works. Okay. Let's try this. If I do a trunk serve, let's just test this with release locally. Yeah, okay, that's still working. Everything here looks good. Now, I want my secret terminal, which you're going to go over there. I want you to, well, let's see. I don't have this logged in, do I? All right, so if there's dist. Yeah, I've never used like the AWS sync command locally here. So I need to also log into my other profile. And run that here. Right. I don't have the credentials over here on this side, so I need to add that in. Oh, where's it put them? I thought I put them in that config. Oh, it puts them in its own thing. Of course. Of course AWS does. Okay, so if I take you, put this all in there. Okay, make sure I can't scroll back. Reset my paste buffer. Okay, let's try this again. So if I sync this, that uploads those files. And then I want to create an invalidation for index. And then hopefully you should still be working, which would be nice. It is. Okay, everything's good. You see, like, there's a really tiny thing right up there, and that's what we were seeing before. So I think that's one of those, like, default loading, waiting until the WASM loads. And I haven't figured out a good way to get rid of it in Vue. There are some tricks that we can do in React or Angular that we can do. We can get rid of those, but I'm not completely sure. Well, that's incorrect. I is going to the wrong database now. Because that's is going to like that one. Oh, it's going to localhost, isn't it? I hard coded that because environment variables had stopped working. Also, I need to figure that out too. Okay, so that's over here. Off-screen stuff today. It's the best, right? All right, so I want find out where like anything going to Hasura is. Oh, I know why. I know why. It actually did work properly. Never mind. It when I built it, it used the local.env that I have, which is appropriate. That's kind of what I want. So it's not hard coding. It's actually just the wrong .env. So I need to. Is there a way to tell you to use a different env? So like if I do trunk, like trunk serve or trunk build. Yeah, so I have the option to go to a conf, but not like a different .env. I think it's going to use whatever .env I have, which is not great. So that means I need to update that. All right, let's comment you out. I'll go to this one over here. Okay, change the rest environment to production. Those values are okay to have the same. This is not. Okay, I want to go to here. That's fine, except for one little bit. Okay. And update you. Okay, so if I do that, let's actually just do a full rebuild. Now, locally, it's not a good idea usually. Locally, I should be pointing at, well, I wanted to be pointing at the real one. Why are you not? Are you cached? Yeah, you're disable cache there. Let's try build. Oh, yeah, I need to actually serve it too. Yeah, you're not. Right, this is what happened to me too on the my other profile. It works locally, but when I try to put production stuff into the .env, it doesn't work anymore. Which is so weird because trunk is grabbing the stuff from .env. At least it's grabbing like pieces and parts of it. So this just makes me very like, what's going on? Why does this not work? I don't have anything hard coded in for going to dev, except in the test. The test will go to dev GraphQL, dev Hasura, but it won't go to dev on like the actual main code. I don't think I have any other .envs around, lying around. That just makes it so weird. I have the same format of the URL. Do you have to be dev? Oh, the Rust environment might have to be dev to use that? Maybe that's what it is? That would feel weird, but let's try it. That didn't work. That's still only one course here. Yeah, it's like it took what we previously had and ignored everything else, which is really weird. And not great. Yeah, let me try actually getting rid of these. I just commented out the ones in the .env. Let's try actually just getting rid of the ones that I'm not using. So if I saved you over in that terminal, and I should double check. Who am I? I am Brooke Zerker. I am me. I am in the correct repo. I was editing the .env file. Over here, we quit out of you, and I do a cargo. Let's just do cargo. No. Trunk serve. I wonder if it's the release thing. I wonder if release doesn't use .env. That would be interesting. Yeah, okay. Let's try not release. Oh, that didn't do it either. Okay. I mean, that's the right repo. I can double check. Yeah, the .env file is updated here. This is something that like this is what's been confusing. It's like everything was working previously. I was able to deploy, everything was happy, and now suddenly nothing is happy with this. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to cause that to happen. I wonder if there was like an update. We can try updating trunk. I know it's had a big update. I can try updating Rust just to make sure. We haven't updated yew yet. So let's try a Rust up. Update. And I can also update trunk. Which I always forget what I did for that. I think that's just a trunk build. Oh yeah, it's a trunk cargo install locked trunk. That's what I want to do. Ooh, enable the update check on startup. Which is default. Hold on. Oh, that's trunk watch. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe that was like updating the actual software. That's not the same. Okay, let's do this to install it now. Hey, or hello, or Ire. How are you doing today? And happy stream. Thank you. All right, we're almost done with it reinstalling trunk. What are we doing today? I am attempting to work on our LMS, and it's a web application built in Rust and Yew, and it's where I'm serving courses that I've been building. And we've got a backlog of issues to sort of fix before I can release the next course, which is one on Docker, Introduction to Docker. So what I'm uh, we did a deploy right today, and then I forgot that it deployed from a dev environment, so it actually built with the wrong environment variables in it, so I have to do another deploy. But after I updated those, it didn't actually fix anything, like as in it when I'm building it, it's not building with the correct environment variables, which seems weird with because like trunk is supposed to respect environment variables, I think. There's no search in here. Wait, it's not trunk. It's well, I kind of is trunk, isn't it? Sounds like a lot of work to do. It's not too bad. There it is. Environment variables. Okay, trunk environment variables mirror the trunk.toml config schema. Yeah, okay, those are trunk environment variables. But what about, okay, in Yew, let's go to the latest for this one and search I don't think they have anything directly in here, so it's going to be somewhere else. Okay, by default, trunk will assume that your site is being served at / and build the site accordingly. This behavior can be overridden. Okay, that's fine. It is common to customize the build using environment variables. Since the app is running in a browser, we cannot read the environment variables at runtime. The standard env macro can be used to obtain a value of the environment variables at compile time. Interesting. Okay, so I thought it grabbed them. Okay, and 20, is that the same? No? Okay. I thought for some reason that it would just grab the environment variables. Maybe I'm getting it confused with how like React and Vue and Angular, all of those frameworks will just respect the .env if you're using the CLI build tools. I wonder, okay, so how about .env? Yeah, there's nothing in here talking about a .env file. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't respect that. Cool. Okay, so if you're not going to respect that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw an export on all of these, which is like now I can't print env or anything else, but I mean, I couldn't really do that before. Okay, so if over here we're rebuilding this, I want to source env. Where is that? Oh. Okay, I need to put a quotes around it, I think. Okay, there we go. Let's now do a, let's just do a normal trunk serve. No. Okay, you've been using .env to load the lib with, well, so because you are you using .env to load the library at runtime or at compile time? Because I need it at compile time. And .env, I guess I could use the macro to load it at compile time. The .env macro, I believe. Also, hello, Dlaz. How are you doing today? All right. There we go. That worked. Okay. So now what I want to do is trunk build for release mode. Yeah, I suppose I'm gonna have to switch over to using .env, or you just finished work for today and now you're just actively avoiding adulting. I mean, if we reframe that to you're appropriately de-stressing and relaxing after a tough day, now it's adulting again, right? Okay, so I sync those out. I invalidate the index cache. We come over here. There we go. And here's our introduction to Docker. We own this. And I need to find something with code, and there it is. Now we're getting actual code. Highlighting, there's not really much highlighting going on in here, but that's okay. So not great, but definitely an option. I think that the better thing for me to do would be to set up Docker so that I could I probably have like 2 Docker containers, one for like a local deployment until I refix and like figure out what the heck is going on with the GitHub Actions deployment, like why that broke. I want to deploy that again like right now. Maybe we will start the stream a little bit early today, and then I'll play around with that off stream. But okay, so you're good, you're done, which means we can come back to you and mark you as done. It's totally done. Yay. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do with this entire thing was, I guess first off, we need I need a fix uh, actions deployment. And then also let's like just add in hi, you wanna come and hang out today? Sylvie. Sylvie's been doing this every once in a while where he just comes in and he just really wants to be to hang out with us. And by hang out with us, stand on my chest here and have me hold him in an arm. If I lean back, you can kind of see them. You just got an awesome idea for a coding screen you'll probably never do. Add a GitHub Actions workflow when ticket goes from in progress to done to add some fireworks on stream. Ooh, I will add that to my to-do list. And also, let me turn on cat cam because they'll be just, hey, that's the wrong location. And you're kind of behind me. No, wait, what am I moving? Undo. Yeah, you can hang out there. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Like there's actually a lot of really cool things we can do with that, because I would also love to do something where like when somebody completes a course, there's some fireworks too. So like just we could eventually just have lots of fireworks as lots of people are taking a course. So let's add that in here. When a ticket is completed, you know what? I think it would be two things. So this one would be when a learner completes a course, when a learner completes a article, section, and course, something fun happens on stream. And then on my personal one, I have to do the entire fireworks thing. So that'll be another project. All right, so let's create, I guess like create overlay, create stream overlay, fireworks and other fun things. All right, so create stream overlay of fireworks and other fun things for when something happens in the real world. And then we can have a webhook that can trigger whenever like something happens, right? Like so the LMS, something does with that. Somebody raids us, somebody uses a somebody does something. I don't know. Like we'll have to figure something out like that. But it's possible. We could do all sorts of fun things. I see Zilby has gotten into the standard cat position of facing away from the camera, which isn't terribly surprising. He is a cat. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do here is organize these a little bit. We just have a single ready, but not all of these need to be done before I'm ready to sell the course. So I want to maybe mark this as like a backlog. And we can do, this is backlog. Yeah, I'll just make that a backlog, and then I want a new column. Which we're gonna do in, this will be ready. And we're going to put into ready all the things that we need to do for the current stage. So actually maybe it's like ready current stage, current epic. I'm not really sure what the right, like, hopefully that will help me remember exactly what this is. So finish Sentry setup. I think doing that would be really helpful because that would, I'm getting some things in Sentry, but I want to make sure that it's like actually properly set up because I don't think I really did all the onboarding steps. That would be nice, like for me to get error messages whenever you guys trip an error. I kind of would like to see that. So that way I can actually do something about that. Remake end-to-end testing is good. I have some end-to-end testing in there right now. I just want to sort of redo that. Update the LMS used version. So like these things I think are like things we can work the next thing on. I think I can manually do myself the order of courses. So I think I'm okay there. But these things would be like necessary for the next step. Okay, I think this would be a good one to do. So click anywhere in the article box to navigate to the article. The create account stuff probably needs to be like rethought of or at least updated a little bit. I'm using marked. I say I'm using marked for this. Okay, good. I want to make sure .env didn't show up in there. Okay, so let's see. So we have Prism. Oh, but I wouldn't. Oh, there it is. Okay, so marked. Yeah, so I'm using marked for the to do the markup. And I wonder if marked would give me the ability to do like the copy paste. Okay, Olama, you don't get an update right now. Oh, these have the copy paste here. Ooh, so I bet it is possible. I bet they have an option for it. Do you have like a search? Don't see that. Oh, these are just in that. Okay, so that's all getting started. Options. Okay. Extensions. Oh, I don't see a copy. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm really curious. How do they get copy paste on theirs? Because like, okay, they have a demo page. Oh, wait, no, that's okay. So if I throw in here, oh yeah, okay, there's nothing here. I can't say something like that and have it like show up. Add copy to clipboard for each code block. Okay, so this is closed. Is there any example of how to add copy to the clipboard button? Okay, here's the code for how we do it in our docs. Oh, they're doing like a full. Oh, so they're adding in like a full tool to copy and all that. So that this is not like something you can do. Oh no, wait, this is in their code, right? Now I'm confused. Oh, and that's it. Then it was closed. Okay, so completed in here. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, okay. So they didn't add the functionality for it. All they added was documentation for how to add it. I see. And adds that thing. Okay, and then they merged it in, and this is what it looks like. Okay, great. All right, so that's these are okay. So I like how their docs are. Will this actually show? No. Okay. So I don't think they put into the docs like a link to the docs. Here for the cat, totally makes sense. All right, so what are they doing here? They're having. I think this one is it. So okay, const div, document, create element, div. They do an inner HTML, click to copy, class name for that. Oh, okay. So they're adding this in. They're creating that. Query selector all. Okay. Oh, an ad starting in around a minute too. So heads up for that. I'll probably go and grab my other drink since I just finished my tea. Okay, so then this adds the different thing, and it uses classes for this. All right, so unfortunately, I think this is gonna be more involved. We'd probably have to have, yeah, some like CSS stuff added in. Yeah, they have their copy icon. So it's very possible to do. It looks like it's gonna be a little bit more involved. So I'm not sure I want to add that into like ready to sell, but this should definitely go in. Okay, so that will stay in here. Update login to purchase design button. What was that? Oh, okay. Yeah. So the button with login to purchase feels a bit awkward. Maybe it's location. Yeah. So this one we can update. Oh yeah, these aren't. these aren't like located properly because I have like space for other things. It's like a little bit of redesign. Not 100% sure that that's absolutely necessary for that cell. Oh yeah, we have to update this. Update that description. An about page would be good. The footer enhancements are to fix all those because I'm just taking a lot of weird space up. That's gonna be good. All right, that break, the ad break just started. I'm gonna go grab my whatever it's called, smoothie, and I will be right back. Let's see, what was that? ToggleBit. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing today? And how's your stream? I can't see very much of the chat. Let me make this bigger. Let's see. Diablo D3, hello. Cat. Kitty, yes. Also, hello, Temporus. Very good. Nice. Stream was good. We're doing pretty good. We're back onto web dev, fixing up some stuff for our LMS so we can sell our Docker course. Or at least we're trying to get to like a good MVP spot. Londo Spark, hello. And 23 months? That's nearly a year? Sure, yeah, that's nearly a year. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for that. We don't come here for you, we come here for the cat. Give us the dopamine and nobody gets hurt. Okay, I totally understand. Like, Zilby is my manager, so not really surprising. You better go be normal in the corner. Cheers all. Well, thank you again for the raid, and have a great rest of your day. For everybody who's come with the raid, thank you so much for coming in. And what we're working on is a web application. It's an LMS, which stands for Learning Management System. And this is our deployed one right now. We have a Docker course that we've uploaded to it, but before I sell it, I want to make some updates. So I got some people, I gave them the course for free, and they've been going through and giving me feedback, beta feedback. And so I've collected a bunch of that here, and what I'm trying to do is organize them into like, okay, I really need to do this before I sell it, to this is like needs to be done, but can be done after I sell it. And so that's our current two backlogs, essentially. So we're working on that. The entire LMS is built in Rust using the yew.rs framework. So that's a lot of fun. Cat Peasant, hello. And hello, Cat. I'm sure that Zilby says hello, too.